I pull up to the corner. Hey, 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 I'm put. I pull up to the corner. I eat my hit. Woo. Every day, Wednesday, I know where to get my poetry fix. Whether it's just poets talking that ish. Not even go off script. Alright, and let me. Taking over by the drip. Come on, come on. I'm at the corner, vibing with the performers. And let me take the time to shout out all the supporters. So if I got that big back for a Big Mac, we'll grab that snack. Grab a sack, roll that blunt, I mean a fat one. You tune into the corner and get ready for the fun. Watching Wednesday at 8, don't be late. We want you to participate if you live on the west side. We on that vibe and believe we on time. Done this will have you rushing to tell your friend. You gotta tune in. These poets are snapping. Hit 'em with the rewind. Throw the spotlight on them. Have a shit come out like they'll be dropping gems on them. You can catch me on the corner. Kicking it with Key. Get lit in. You can catch me on the corner. Kicking it with Key. You can catch me on the corner. You can catch me on the corner. Kicking it with Key. You can catch me on the corner. You can catch me on the corner. You can catch me on the corner.
Who this at my front door? Yeah, you welcome to come slide through if you want smoke. My ancestors standing with me. We elbow to elbow. Intruders will be dropped if they try to cross the threshold. This is the elder's warning. I am just an echo. We speak with my eyes closed. They slide on schedule. I am their highest achievement, their best equipped vessel, a weapon of mass destruction. I feel the page upon a death note. Lord, make me a shield. May my peace be still. Thou shalt not kill, but should you choose to impose on my humble abode, then God willing, whatever happens is just God's will. It is out of my control, and I wish not to control it. I was born down in Georgia, but I was raised an Illinoisan. I was born to explore, and I'll never stop exploring, but I return to my roots once I spread these seeds on my voyage. May all be in my home just as I left it. May my plants grow without need of my presence. May no harm come to all I hold that is precious, and may my safe place stay safe and remain my refuge. May it be revealed to them I'm on a whole different level. May it take one time when learning that lesson. May I never abuse my privilege when using my leverage, and may my character never come into question. May I leave all who I encounter with a lasting impression, and may good things come to me every time I take a breath in. I would call this my hideout, but I do not hide away. I may turn the other cheek, but I shall never shy away. If they want what is for me, then they'll have to pry away my cold, dead hands even after I fly away. I hope you know that if I die today, when they went low, I chose the higher way, but I ain't going nowhere unless it's to take some time away, recharging on a beach, revering an island bay, a daughter of the moon, as she danced the night away. She controls the push and pull. She can summon a tidal wave. Her waistline whirls and winds as the water sweeps and sways. Then she gathers the clouds together before she calls down on the rain. Her storm gives me nourishment. In the solitude I flourish in. She placed beads around my neck and wished safety on my journey back. I said I'll write when I return on those bay leaves that I burn. And next time you can meet my mom's when I release her ashes from her urn. Write my name in the sand. Protect me across lands. May my sound be one with my band. May I never forget who it is that I am. I shall fear no evil, just as I fear no man. I am not just a child of God. I am the righteous hand. In my way, no trouble will stand.
If I was a poem, my paper would be beaten and bruised, a little overused, because these lines got a story to tell. Plenty to say about the blues and white, how the higher power saved my life, but there wouldn't be a line that I would rewrite. Because from simplest sight, these words manifest light over all those who can truly read me. My words be exclamation points, like my joints be off the meter, so one sheet could never hold all of me. My stanzas be undefined rhythm and rhyme, a prime, so even if I wrote it in sign or braille, the picture I paint ain't for the weak. I speak heat that's flame, I call queenlish. Tone be on, you better believe this, a flick around and find out why I'm outside the margin. If I was a poem, I would be a poem that's starving for a voice that shares. The piece that lets you know that somebody cares. I be layers, full of prayers written in blood. I be love entanglements. Sometimes I be funny as shit, concealing the pain that I was really written with. I be motivation. Words flowing with no hesitation. My words be organized chaos for the lost to be found, because I come in so many different forms. If I was a poem, I would be poetry. So I would just be me. And that's my piece, y'all.
Still on the grind. Got a lot of things on my mind. I didn't come just to spit, I came to the mic to vent. When I blow this steam, it somehow forms my dreams, got me breaking every barrier, popping all at the seam. Sharing the butt naked truth, my life is like lightning. When I speak, my words are very striking, my voice rumble. Just like that almighty thunder. I'm something like the dead, I rise from under. With words and reasoning from on high, it's no wonder they call me old soul fly. I fly on my knees and I always intend to seek the truth. I fly back to earth just to speak to you. I don't know who needs to hear this of what they always say, but God is with you each and every day. Never lose sight and always remain humble. When life get ready to fight, let's get ready to rumble. Fly.
Is that my cue? I was born by a river. Luckily, I did not let the droughts in my life ebb the flow of my creativity. See, I was born and I love my city. Nothing, no one, or anything will change that. I was born in the mud, raised in the city that built the Jeep, spent my childhood walking around glass houses, yes, glass houses that people chuck stones at, walked up and down, yes, up and down these holy roads where frogs ribbit at you just to get a reaction. Grew up listening to local legends and raised, just raised by the most amazing library and museum system in the country. So when I open up stages, yes, when I open up stages to vibrate people's minds and peer, yes, peer into those special parts of their heart, I always, yes, always let them know where I come from. Toledo, Ohio, 419. Mud made Glass City strong every time I raise the fist connected to my heart. I am thinking, yes, thinking of all of you. I was born by a river and I drowned myself, yes, drowned myself in all my creativity to be speaking to all of you in peace.
I am Savory Soul, and you've got to savor the flavor to get the full effect. If you blink or go to sleep on me, you could very well get checked. I'm more than one dimensional, and I use my words to be intentional. I move with intent. I say what I say, and I mean what I meant. See, I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times until I had them I am enough. I am a strong Black woman with great genes, meaning that I was born tough. My ancestors didn't suffer so I could complain. So I get up and drive all of them haters insane. No one can raise or love my girls better than me, and I wake up each day to start fresh while striving for excellency. Because the outside world is cruel, and I've heard more negative than positive, so I internalized those views, and I was told that I was too fat to get promoted. My passion about sexual assault victims getting care makes me not to be taken too seriously. One abusive ED told me that I would be easily replaced if I branched out of that job and tried to escape, so I stayed. I couldn't leave because I was afraid. I had to climb out of my own depression, my suicidal plans, remember that army that I have in the back of me of praying grands. The mirror was my frenemy. We had a back and forth relationship. I had to write down those words, those positive affirmations. I am enough. I am a strong Black woman with great genes. You know I was tough. No one can raise my girls or love my girls better than me. So wake up each day and start fresh while striving for excellency. My very good friends helped me leave that job that was mean. And I was meant to leave, but I stayed there where I was bound to lose. People have said that I was bigger than that job and that the only thing that they had was disrespect for me. Just a little. And I'd most definitely still be there. I was there for almost 14 years and barely making my ends meet. But everybody knew me for helping victims in the streets. A little over 2 years later, I'm thriving. I'm still fat, but I'm slimming down. Still climbing the ranks from the bottom to the top. In a few short months, I even made my grandmother proud. I can hold my head up and proudly proclaim that I am enough. I am a strong Black woman with great genes, and I was born tough. My ancestors didn't suffer so I could complain. So get up and drive those haters insane. No one can raise or love my girls better than me. We'll wake up each day and start fresh while striving for the excellency. I got to say it over and over until I believe it myself, because disrespect is consuming too much, and I have almost nothing left. That mirror, along with that scale, and I have a love-sad face relationship. But when it comes to self-hate, that ship has sailed. So if only you knew how much I do love you. And that's that piece.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch.
Yeah, and a drive-by it was. Y'all know I love me some poetry with some singing in it. Hold up, y'all know I was back here in the groove. So if I start singing in the middle of the show, you know who to blame. It's all Saber's fault. New week, new heat. Welcome back to the corner, family. If you are locked in this week, we are at Verses and Vortexes right here on Papi's Poetry Corner. We are officially getting this season 4 almost over with. And if you are keeping the temperature hot with us tonight, then make sure y'all shout out to y'all selves for pulling up in the house. But if this your first time pulling up to the corner, man, welcome to the family. Do yourself a huge favor right now. Smash that subscribe button, turn on them notifications, and get yourself comfortable, because you are right here in the right place for the raw artistry, baby. Best Uncut Dopeness is right here. And to my day ones, you know, the P.P.C crew and my crew on the corner, thank you for always keeping this machine running. Man, y'all are energy. Y'all keep the culture alive. So much love to the best crew in the freaking world, man. Before we dive into poetry tonight, you know I gotta take care of the people who take care of us. Tonight's show is brought to you by the incredible sponsors of Coastal Sunflower Body Scrub. Man, we make all natural everything from head to toe. Keep your skin glowing, your vibe right. I'm talking about, we got teas, shampoos, balms. Yeah, baby. If you want to be shining, add the .com to get you some. on. And then big love to 1527 Crafts, the creative genius behind our official custom merch, man. From the dopest custom tumblers to the freshest shirts. Keep the brand looking short and sharp, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Support the platform. Tap in. Get yourself your own custom made. If you don't want PPC, just tap in and support, man. That's what we all about over here. Last week, the rewind, man. Who got that rewind? You know the rewind. You know the PPC group, the best group on Facebook, PPC MVP. Yeah, they vote every week. And this week right here, man, they gave the incredible rewind to the versatile Vixen. You know she topped that thing off. And the spotlight segment that we just watched, man, it was the one and the only Jets Ogoon. Shout out to both of those phenomenal artists for bringing the absolute fire last week. If you missed last week's show, don't go now. But as soon as you get over here, tap on in, man. Tap in. Let's get it. All right. The stage is set. I done fumbled over a couple words, so I should.
Y'all know we up like the sun. Season 4. What you thought? You thought we weren't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
Shim, you gonna stop being so dang on rude to me, but I just like the dance I got, so I'm all good in this thing. Y'all know what it is. Let me get back. Now, like I was saying, I done fumbled over enough words, so I might be good with the rest of the night, man. So let's get this absolutely amazing show on the road, man. He is a self-taught spoken word artist, poet, author, activist, illustrator, chef, business owner, and elected official. He is the mastermind behind Tears of the Wounded series, the creator of Ink Truth, and the owner of Toronto Mud Sauces, baby, the multi-slam champion, National Spoken Word Awards nominee, PBS featured poet, and an acclaimed stage and film actor who has been in what is this? A ceremonial bun at the world famous Tony Picato. I said I was gonna get it right. He gonna let me know if I did when he come up here. He performed under the titles Spoken Truth, Jay Summers, The Child of the System. But PPC crew tonight, y'all make some noise because this is his first time coming on this thing. It's the one and only Spoken Truth. Yo, King, how you feeling?
Oh, good. That speed round cut me off a little bit. I had to restart my phone, log in, and then my artwork right here wanted to fall on me in the middle of the piece. So I didn't.
You know why? Because it need to fall off into somebody's hands. Speaking of artwork, let's get to it. You have amazing art behind you that you created yourself. How can people tap in and find your clothes, your art, your books? I mean, you are just multifaceted. How do people tap into everything that you have going on?
Google me. I run everything that you see. I am a one-stop shop. I don't really deal with middlemen. I do ship, but that's more on collection boxes and stuff. But if you Google me, you'll find my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook. I run all of these. I don't use social media managers or AI or anything like that. The person that responds to you directly is me. I may take a moment, but I do ship on stuff, and I like to communicate with the people because what you're getting is a piece of me. Everything that I touch and create with my hands. So it's not for everybody, but if you got the right price, we can make a deal.
Hey, that part right there. You know what I'm saying? So you wear an incredible number of hats. I just mentioned a whole bunch of them. You're an author, you're an activist, you're a chef, you're an elected official. How do these different worlds feed your poetry? And how does the title Child of the System ground your message? 2 points.
They make it real. I don't just get on stage and spit things that I dream of. They are my reality. I go back and forth to DC. I run nonprofits. I create all of this that you see because I love my community. I started out in poetry figuring things out through activism and getting boards and figuring out how politics really works. So when I'm on stage, it's because I lived it. Uh,
Mm.
I've gotten to see other countries and travel across to Japan and Paris because of my voice and my artwork and my books and stuff I didn't have to steal from no one else because my life was traumatic enough.
That part. So now you got to do is tell the people about it. So with such a master's filmographer, stage background, and poetry career, how do you decide whether the story you need to tell belongs on the screen or the stage or in a book? Like, what's the deciding factor in that?
Well, it's all leading up to one giant autobiography. In essence, I've worked with a lot of people. So the actors and the directors I work with right now, before I started the show, I was just finishing up a rehearsal, our second one for a stage play I have in September with
Okay.
a company, LaPo, that I work with. So it's more about connecting and being able to step out of myself. When I'm on stage, I'm vulnerable. That's me. When I'm on stage as an actor or behind the camera, I get to be a completely different person. I get to play pretend, I guess you could say, because the real stuff of being a politician and an activist and running podcasts and trying to fill orders while also working 9 to 5 at a restaurant is difficult.
Ooh, it's not difficult because you seem to be balancing it all. So we don't say difficult because things can really get difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful journey, and you seem to be mastering it to your speed, and that's what's incredible about your journey. So what's the first piece that you're going to get into for us tonight?
The first piece that we're going to get into is a piece called I Got Trust Issues.
Me too.
Somewhere
Let
in the
me get
middle.
that out of here before we start bonding on that. I do too. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Trust issues.
So this is called Yes, I Got Trust Issues. Somewhere in the middle. Let's begin. Peace. If you're hearing this or reading this, you already know, yes, already know why we came here. Yes, I got trust issues, but I learned them somewhere along the middle. If you take offense to this and somehow, yes, somehow think that I am attacking you, you might want to look in the mirror because we all believe the lie about something, yes, something or someone at some point in time. And I'm just using mine to get what's off my mind. See, I got trust issues because every time, yes, every time I think that something's going right, there's always, yes, always that little reminder in the back of my mind that this could go completely wrong. And somehow, yes, somehow I wasted my time on someone, yes, someone or something that I found precious. And in the end, yes, in the end, it was really just another lesson of just not getting it right this time. See, I got trust issues because every time, yes, every time I try and pour this ocean of experience I've learned through trial and error into someone else, they were really, yes, really just looking for a bottle of water, maybe to dip their toe in and see if there really was depth here. See, I got trust issues because the sky, yes, the sky is not actually blue. And growing up, my entire childhood, I was told there was 9 planets. Yes, 9 planets. But by the time I hit adulthood, there was only 8 to view. See, I got trust issues because every single fairy tale, folklore, bedtime story never came true, except for the trauma part. Losing a parent or two, stress, trials, tribulations, and finally, yes, finally figuring out that the problem might not have been you. See, I got trust issues because I grew up listening about racism and prejudice and crooked politicians and found out, yes, found out most of those people, yes, most of those people are just like me and you who never got a chance to meet the opposition. So they just live on the fairy tale of this is what that statistical person, yes, this is what that statistical person looks like from outside view. See, I got trust issues because somewhere in the middle of growing up and finding my purpose, I found out, yes, I found out most trust issues start with you. trusting too many things that someone, yes, someone or something is wrong if they don't think like you, when really the first person you're supposed to be able to trust is you. See, I got trust issues because I know that somewhere in the middle of me reciting this or you reading this, you might have blanked out for a moment or two. And that part, yes, that part that I stuck in the middle, that was really important, got glazed over because this might have been too long for you. Yes, I got trust issues. In peace.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man.
I got trust issues. Definitely kept that thing a buck. I love all the way to the part where you was like, it might have been too long for me and blanked out in the middle. I said, he better stop over here reading my mind. Y'all know we about to keep this show right on going. My next queen is a proud graduate of Norfolk State University. She's a poet, a slam creator, a host which has performed across multiple states. For the past 6 years, she has been a co-host of Let's P.O.E.T. along the founder, Miss Anita Chase. You know that's Mama Nita right there. And it's excited about the success and its expansion. She's also a seasoned actress and is putting together, if she's nothing else, she's nothing but sweet, y'all. A lot of fussing. Did I read that? Hold on, seasoned actress, and she is nothing sweet. Oh, that means she's a whole problem out here in these streets. I got it now, I got it. A little fussy, but not so neat, bold, never shy, and always an advocate till she dies. Let's show some major love for her second time on the corner, y'all. It is Savory Soul.
Yay!
Yeah, and we working. I'm talking about look at us. We working this time. It's a storm going on outside, and it's actually working for us today. Ain't talk about God. Look at her. Look at her work. Well, hello, beautiful. How are you today, though?
I'm good. How are you?
And I'm up like the sun, even when it's down. You heard me? So, I got a couple questions for you. You spent 6 years co-hosting and expanding. Let's P.O.E.T. What's the secret? Let's Poet. Okay, my bad. You see what I'm saying? I seen the hyphen right there. I done separated it myself. You get what I'm saying? She's like, nah, Key-notez, that's Let's Poet. And you are a poet. Hold up. I got the shirt on tonight.
Look at you.
Poet.
You over there pouring out empowerment together with
that part. So what's the secret to building longevity and keeping a poetry platform thriving? Freshly year after year.
Having Nita Chase, honestly, it was her brainchild, and she birthed this Let's Poet baby, and we have been rocking it ever since. I feel like with us together, it just works. Yeah, I can feed off of her, and she can feed off of me if she needs my help or if I need her help. We just bring something different to the table. And we had a third member, her name is Nuri, and she comes on every once in a while, but it's just our relationship is genuine, and we are supporting poets.
So the bond is what holds it together and keeps it new. I love it. So tell us about it, though. Where can the people tap into Let's Poet, and what night does it come on, or is it, in a venue, online? Like, give us the tea.
Let's Poet is pour out empowerment together. That's what POET stands for. And we are on Clubhouse every Sunday night at 7:00. Except for last Sunday, we came on at 7 a.m. instead of the 7 p.m. because we were watching the Elements in Atlanta. And Lionel Richie. But
that's a boss move, though. I love that. That's a boss move when you could just, today we're just gonna switch the time and we're gonna do and move when we need to move and when the energy says move, because we got something else to do. So I love that. So y'all know over here, I call the clubhouse the cafeteria. So y'all know, and you know, because that's why all the poets go eat. You get what I'm saying? So if you're one of those poets and you want to iron sharpen irons or anything like that, make sure on Sunday night at 7 EST or Central.
Central Standard Time.
Okay, 7 Central. You know, you gotta be clear with that. 7 Central. Y'all make sure that y'all tap in to Let's Poet. So your bio says that you are nothing sweet, a lot fussy, but not so neat, bold and never shy. How does that unfiltered, unapologetic attitude shape the way that you approach the microphone?
It's something about age and wisdom and just not giving a damn at this point. Uh, you just gotta spit it. And I'm not one of those poets that likes to beat around the bush and give you a whole lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of fluff. You just get what you get because that's it.
Hey man, I'm here to take the stage over, and you're gonna come take this, take that, take that. Not the Diddy voice, but take that. That's how Queen coming. That part. It's my mic. I need that. Let me just tell y'all where I'm at with it. I absolutely love that. So, what is the first piece that you're gonna get into for us tonight?
I thought I would do. I debated on one or the other.
What's the debate? Yeah, I want to join the debate. I like the debate too. What's the debate? What's the two pieces?
So I got this sensual piece that I figure I might do last.
Okay.
That's where Favorite Soul came from. So I figure I would do one that talks about two of my favorite people, my grandmother and my sister.
Oh, I like that one. Come on, it's ladies' night, and I told y'all I was gonna end up singing at some point. Let me get the hell on. Let's give some love to these queens out here. Let's go.
All right. Full disclosure, I don't think I'm here because I'm the best for this job, but I do think I'm here because I have enough pain and passion for them all. See, Adam and Eve were the first that I know to grieve. The world would have us to believe that their grief was easy, that a mother and father losing their son at the hand of the other was just a matter of justice. If you can believe that, then the lesson will be missed. What I know for sure is that Abel was laid to rest, and the world only remembers him as living his best. His life was not in vain, and it made history because he was slain. Cain was jealous, as most criminals are. He took his fears out on the one closest to him so he could be the star. Death was inevitable for everyone. Not our own timeline, but it'll occur in due time. What we're tasked with is to make every day count. If something tragic happens, then we're supposed to turn and rebound. While you can, hug your loved ones that are here. Tell stories about those that have gone and speak their names into existence in our community so we can allow them to live for eternity. Groups have been given the opportunity to make changes, make the noise and change the narrative, change our community and take it back, hold those accountable for their actions. We can run for office or vote for those that have our best interests in mind. We can see the outcomes in due time. All right, so I don't really condone violence. However, when it appears, I'm not planning to stay silent. We will be the change that we want to see in this world. Because if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? Today is the day that we can collectively say that life was not wasted in vain. We can't change the past, but we can definitely change the present and the future. So whether you believe or not as a Christian, this is your new cross to bear. This is your new mission. I have a sister. I've got a bunch of sisters. But the sister I'm going to talk about now is my sister, Tasha. She was taken at the age of 22 by a man that refused to understand that there was another way for him to go about his day. He allowed hate and fear and jealousy to take over his life and decided to take out my sister, his wife. I love Tasha still today. I say her name and I tell her story so that others can know that that beautiful soul has moved to pain-free glory. And when I speak of my sister, I never say, rest in peace. I demand my sister live through me. Don't rest in peace, live through me. My grandmother, Catlin, took her last breath at the age of 92, only 2 weeks before she would have turned 93. She lived a very active, spiritual life. She was an animated storyteller, and that was one of her gifts that she so graciously handed down to her grands. As the oldest grand, I proudly sing her praises. Laying her to rest made me wonder if I'd be okay deep in my soul. So I straightened my back. I hold my head up high. And I even wore a slip under my dress to her funeral. If you know, you know. And I will proclaim that my grandmother, Kathleen, will not rest in peace either. She will continue to live animatedly through me. And that's that piece.
I'm not crying. My eyes just sweating and shit.
Right, because she said they're gonna live through her. So yes, there's no need to cry, but it's okay to cry if you want to, man. It's all good. That piece was definitely heartfelt, man. Let's keep this show right on going, man. My next queen is a spoken word poet and the visionary entrepreneur behind Truth Apparels and Accessories, currently crafting her highly anticipated book, Tilted Purpose and Pain. She masterfully fuses bold storytelling with an intense entrepreneurial drive, from hosting the Juneteenth festivals to leading the powerful No Bullying Rally for Kids. She is a multi-slam winner whose artistry is a pure testament to her purpose, resilience, and vision. Show out in the chat. Y'all know what's up. And welcome this phenomenal queen. It's Lady for Life. Yeah. What up, Fly? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
I'm saying you looking good, so you better be feeling good. That's what I'm talking about. I love when everybody come up here shining and stuff. So your upcoming book is titled Purpose and Pain. How has narrating your own personal pain helped you uncover your ultimate purpose as both an artist and an entrepreneur?
It gives me testimony. I mean, you know, my story that I tell in my poems, I hope that they inspire, help somebody, give encouragement, you know, and things like that. So I just take my pain, I write it, and it has become my purpose to share the word of God and to share my life with somebody else.
I love that. She turned her test into a testimony, baby. That's all that is. So when can we expect this book?
Hope to have it finished by the end of this year.
All right,
No
so y'all,
yet,
Christmas,
but
you know, end of the year, New Year's, you know what I'm saying? It'll be around that time, so y'all make sure that y'all keep up with the queen so y'all can tap in when it definitely touches down. So you use your platform. By the way, how can people find your clothes? How can the people find your apparel? How can people like touch into all the creative things that you have going on?
Okay, so now I'm constructing my website. That should be finished no later than the end of August. But as of now, I am on Facebook at Truth Apparels. You can go there, see all the products that we have in store. You can order there as well. I put up links so you can shop.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. She said you're gonna put up the link. Make sure y'all put it, you know, y'all found on P.P.C. She might throw y'all a little bundle deal or something. You know what I'm saying? A corner hookup. You know what I mean? So, my next question. So you use your platform for a major community movement like hosting Juneteenth and leading the No Bullying rallies. How does performing for the youth and the community differ from competing in high stakes poetry slams?
Well, when you performing for the kids, it gives them hope to know that anything is possible, that, you know, somebody is there with them, that understands what they're going through. It gives them a way to express themselves other than violence, you know, versus in a slam, you know, you coming to show your talents, compete, but also share a story at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's
I heard what the queen said. She said, I mess with the kids because, you know, that's my purpose. You know, the children are the future. And I slam to go get that money, Key-notes. You know, I go get that. I go snatch the bag. So you already know I'm loving it. So what is the first piece that you're going to get into for us tonight?
The first piece that I'm gonna do tonight is called "To God Be the Glory."
Ooh, let me get out of here because you already know I believe.
That's right. My eyes just opened and the sun was shining today. God just touched my life in a major way. He gave me another chance to get closer to Him. He woke my family up. I'm able to love on them. He provided me with the peace of mind. He gave me a light and I will let it shine. To God be the glory, honor, and praise. Thank you, God, for all of these days. Without you, I would have never made it. Blinded by my doubt, my life, He saved it. On this paper, I will speak the truth. This message that I give is all for you. God still lives. God still moves. Which path will you choose? Some may not believe, but I'm here to tell you without Him, life you cannot achieve. Out of my mouth come blessings, not curses, uplifting my brothers and sisters before they take a ride in those hearses. So I will shout until they bury me. I am a high rank in God's army. Slay me if you will for believing this way. I will still display the glory of God on this day. Left in a city unknown, Jesus guiding me and my husband straight from the throne, shaking not bought. A lot of evil things, they enter my thoughts. Rained on, hungry, home. To God be the glory. He put a change on it. He carried us to and fro. He carried us even when we didn't believe anymore. He took us from sleeping on the floor to a home fully furnished, finally out of the woods as though I thought, here comes that nasty devil with another fuel to plot. On to the next destination. Talked about, lied on. I thought to myself, what else in life is to come? My dad was in a bad shape, mom not knowing what to do. The nursing home he went, and that's what it came to. Being hungry and hoping for a will. Ready to take any kind of deal. God showed up and He showed out. Ain't nobody hungry now, and that's what this about. At first, not understanding the place my father had to be, my God had a bigger plan. My mother and father would live with me. When things seem so bad and unreasonable, my God will change all circumstances in due season. To God be the glory. I'm out.
Ooh, I feel the spirit moving through me. Did you feel it move through you too? Ooh, wee.
Yeah, she definitely made me feel it moving. You get what I'm saying? To God be the glory. Amen or a woman, depending on what you believe in. But either way, you know, the higher power is good. Yes, all the time. Y'all, I'm going to run me a quick commercial break and then we're going to spin the block. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know I got to show some love, man. We got merch out in this mug. So let me get this. What is that? Yeah, the new commercial. Right here. I got it.
Man, I told y'all that PPC and Coastal Sunflowers done tapped in with 1527 crafts. And guess what, y'all? The merch is in. Y'all see them wonderful cups? I know y'all tumble into some love every Wednesday. But now you can carry us around. So tap in and get your custom-made cups right now.
I mean, right now, not tomorrow. Go on and tap in right now. 1527 crafts, man. Let's go. Truth. It's on you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey!
Nice
So,
to be back.
yeah, man, it's a blessing to have you back on the corner, man. That first piece was definitely hitting, man. Mama Nita, you know it ain't nothing but love on the corner, baby. Believe that. So what is the second piece that you're gonna get into for us tonight?
All righty. The second piece I got is called Blip. It's a legacy piece. I was actually able to take it to Paris with me last year and walk the streets of Montremont being all black and shit like James Baldwin, but from Toledo.
That
And
part.
yeah, so it's about us and our melanation and things that I've heard throughout my career and things that I've been able to dispel and walk into the whitest audience with the blackest statements and make them cry.
I mean, they love us. What the hell you think was gonna happen? Hold on.
Yeah. All right. For those of you out there watching, this piece is called Blip. Shout out to Shamir, my friend, for helping me inspire this piece. Let's begin. Peace. So the other day, me and my friend were having a conversation, and she described herself, yes, she described herself as a blip, black, live, in person. I told her that is one of the nicest statements, yes, nicest statements I've ever heard. I've been called many things in life, and this one definitely describes me the best. We decided to look up the definition, and it provided, yes, provided even more reason for me to use this description for myself. It read, an unexpected, minor, and typically temporary deviation from a general trend. That definition, yes, that definition describes me more than anything else I've been called in life. I've been black, African American, Negro, BIPOC, sun-kissed, ebony, brown, colored, called an Israelite, token, a few N-words, yes, a few N-words that I will not repeat, and a few phrases, yes, a few phrases when none of those statements fit me. You're not like the rest of them. You're a good one. What side of town did you grow up on? What school did you go to? Hey, chief. Hey, big guy. And the one, yes, the one that always gets on my nerves. What race are you? In my life, I've never let the color of my skin, my melanation, or ancestry, yes, ancestry dictate what I can do. Because I was told from childhood that I can be anything. And that's exactly, yes, exactly what I decided to do. I'm a poet, author, illustrator, filmmaker, actor, city official, bridge builder, mentor, father, grandfather, here to listen, shoulder to lean on, cry, yes, cry if you need to. And I will walk through, yes, walk through any door my purpose leads me to. I was always told from childhood, yes, I was always told from childhood that if you change for those around you, yes, if you change for those around you, you will eventually lose you. So I go to everything with a smile, yes, a smile on my face, just as I am, because I know, yes, I know someone needs to see the person that looks like you. Someone needs to know that these parts of life are not, no, not off limit because the color of your hue. So I embrace, yes, I embrace being a blip. Because although my time might be finite, I am definitely, yes, definitely someone that does not stand by the status quo. And I know that interruption, yes, interruption in the way things go brings a lot of people together, yes, together into places they did not know they could grow. So wherever you go, embrace, yes, embrace the deviation of not, no, not looking like everyone else and inspiring, yes, inspiring someone to do something new. In peace.
You must use Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs, cause that piece right there was shining, 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 yeah. All of that winning.
Yeah, I'm talking about travel the road that many don't go. That's called winning, baby. Setting new paths. You know, I love that piece right there. Man, savory so make you feel like you're on a soul train, don't it? When you call you know, yeah. Yo, I loved your first piece too. You know what I'm saying? Your other piece, you know, it be getting me in my feelings a little bit. But now I heard this other piece you about to come with because you gave us a little, you know, shadink-a-dink of what was coming. So what's the name of this piece?
Okay. It's called Sensual versus Sexual. Is it erotica?
Ooh, sensual versus sexual. We need to know the breakdown on that because sexually I be trying to get sensual. Hold up.
Well, there's something about the way you move and flow, almost as if floating on a cloud. Your energy screams sensuality and it draws me into you. When you talk to me, it puts my entire body at ease, allows me to breathe with the inhale and exhale, giving rhythmic airflows, whether vertical or horizontal. I just want to be in your arms. Your skin touching my skin is a welcoming act. You're like oxygen. And if we're apart too long, I get short of breath and I feel like there's just no air left. I have to touch things on myself, and I don't like it as much as when you do it. You can get me right mentally, whether it be on the phone with that foreplay in just a few words. You can whisper so low to how it's barely heard, but your words, your words makes me need to feel your presence so that when we're together, we can intertwine our inner essence. See, the way you spit, game, drives me insane, giving me the tingles in all the right places, got me shimmying and shaking. Ooh, yes. I got to stay hydrated because that's a must. Never know when the floodgates will trickle to an overflow or, just an all-out bust. See, I'm thirst quenchable with the taste of a little guava and a little passion fruit because I know I'm finger licking good. I'm stopped now before I got a show out, but not here on Papi's Poetry Corner. I just want you to know I'm here, always ready to go down. That's that piece.
Boy, I tell you, I love when you nasty and classy. It really grinds my gears. Yeah.
You so nasty. Me too. I like that shit too. You get what I'm saying? It really grinds my gears too. I love it. Y'all know we about to bring our next queen up here. Hold up, before I do now, let me go and just bring the queen on up here this thing, man. Cause she's so fly. She that lady. What it do?
What's up? What's up?
Ready to get this thing. You gonna shut us on down tonight before I do these church announcements and all. So what is the second piece that you're getting into for us tonight?
The second piece that I'm about to do, it really don't have no name. I just wrote this because I was feeling like that.
Hold up. Y'all know how we do it on the corner. Cause she feeling like that. We gonna feel like this. Man, y'all drop some comments on what y'all think the name should be. And then on the other hand, no shh. Cause the queen was feeling like that. Let's go.
Just like the roots of a tree, my dreams stretch long and wide. Just like a trunk, my purpose, it rises. The branches of my thoughts sprout piece by piece. Got my love and my happiness flourishing leaf by leaf. My passion shedding light and burning just like the sun. The rain water my doubt like the river. By the tree it runs. Like sand, life can cling to your skin and get in your eyes. Go down under the water like the waves. Just rise. When the storm of life is raging and nobody cares, pray to your heavenly Father. You'll find shelter there, 'cause it's fly.
I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Oh, yeah.
Sham, you already know, man. And speaking of every woman, I love that comment that just came up. Happy Mother Sucking Earth Day to my oldest queen, the first woman that I ever fell in love with, because she's a woman now. She was a little girl then. I would tell y'all her age, but then I'd be telling on myself. So, yeah, no, it ain't happening. But what do need to happen is y'all need to tap on in and get you some of this right here. Hold up.
What do you call the black sheep that made it out? The scapegoat. And y'all know one of the ways that I release is by doing poetry. So I have to coat my throat. And this is the way that I do it. This power and this boom don't get settled down for nothing. I need me a little throat coat. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs at the.com to get you some. Oh, yeah. And let's go.
That part all day long, man. Make sure, man, looking for a perfect way to start your week. Yeah, we at the church announcements now, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man. What an amazing show, but I'll talk about that in a minute. If you're looking for a perfect start to the week, man, make sure y'all tap in with Lucid Voices family every Monday, 8 EST. Yeah, they on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Great vibes, amazing poetry, just to help you ease into your work week. I mean, nobody really likes Monday. I do, because I get to get back to the money. But that's not the point. Man, make sure that you inspire yourself and fire yourself up for the rest of the week. Tuesday night, the party always starts on Tuesday night. I keep telling y'all that. Every Tuesday, 8 EST. Man, y'all head right over next door. YT, my brother Paul Cram, the poet, and the Pentelectual Conversations crew. Man, they are currently on a break. So y'all make sure y'all tap back in to the ones before that and the ones before that, before August 4th get here. Because guess what? August 4th, they back and in full effect. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and catch yourselves up. And then August 4th, be live in the house, because they gonna be live. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Soul's Eat Pen. He's gonna be having his Earth Day celebration happening in Tulsa, baby. And the featured lineup is stacked, including our very own Mystic, aka Pound Cake, the brother that I was just talking about, Paul Cram the poet, and Queen Exquisite Sage. She will be clearing the space, man. And don't forget, Sundays, if y'all looking for some good poetry, man, y'all join them on the TT for Ink Talk, baby. August 1st, Mobile, Alabama, man. Don't miss Hot Secrets After Dark. You know what I'm saying? Featuring our very own backstage showdown, aka Yosh, the Dragon, and my favorite cousin and them, Ebony the Goddess. And guess who else? Black Rose will definitely be in the house, man. Where secrets are spoken, passions ignite. Every performance will leave you wanting more. Yo, the doors will open at 8. Showtime is at 9. General admission tickets are just $15, man. That's practically free $99. But if you like me, you want that VIP experience, man. $45. You get to sip, paint, and listen to some absolutely fabulous poetry. So make sure y'all tap in. And then ATL, yeah, never mind. We extra crunk. ATL, October 15th through the 17th. We'll be having the P.P.C Poetry Fest 2026. I'm talking 3 big nights, nearly 40 performances. That sounds like one amazing weekend to me. October 15th through the 17th. Some of the hottest poets and spoken word artists from all over the country will be there live on stage, including that queen I was just talking about. Yeah, cousin and them, Ebony the Goddess. She will be blazing like she been doing these poetry streets, man. She tearing them up right now. If y'all want tickets, tap into P.P.C Poetry Fest. You get what I mean? Woo! Now, with all that being, and if y'all missed me last week, man, I was on the Slam Jam, man. Y'all tap in on the YT, because, yeah, it's on now. And, yeah, I was spitting. I did about 6 of them things. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in and run them numbers up. Woo! Now let's get to it. What an amazing, unbelievable night. Season 4 is proven to be absolutely legendary. Huge thank you again to our amazing features for leaving their souls on the corner tonight. Shout out to the sponsors. You don't know who that is? Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs and 1527 Crafts, man. Go ahead and support them like right now. And thanks to the PPC crew. You know what I'm saying? For riding with us week to week. And my personal P.P.C crews who help me behind the scene, man. Y'all are everything. If y'all ain't hit that subscribe button, I'm still talking. What are y'all waiting on? Make sure that y'all do it. But before we get out of here and y'all get back to the world of it's time to we lay down daycare tomorrow, make sure you wake up with gratitude. So it show. Oh, hold up. I forgot some shit. Shim, what we got next week, man?
You can catch me on the corner, kicking it with Key-notez. You can catch me on the corner. Let's go! You can catch me on the corner, kicking it with Key-notez. You can catch me on the corner, and let's go! You can catch me on the corner, kicking it with Key-notez. You can catch me on the corner. Let's go!
So y'all know we lit again next week. And you can catch us all on the corner, kicking it with who? Key-notez. Yo, let's thank our sponsors too. Hold up. Oh, make sure you wake up tomorrow with a little gratitude. So it shows a lot in your attitude. So you can reach those major altitudes. And just like that, another show down, baby. We are out. See y'all next week. Until then, stay up and keep.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.